replacement for it that's on its way. There is something coming, the toiletry bag that I replaced the Dami Ibn one with. I know. How dare I get this thing in the mail, not do an unboxing, not even share it with you guys. After all those videos, it's coming, it's on its way, and then I never did an unboxing. But I'm here today, and we're gonna go through all things Trousse Vaslav. First and foremost, if you're new to my channel, welcome aboard. My name is Wil Mikāhson, and I don't normally do these kind of things. I normally share things with you guys as soon as I get them. I have not been myself the past couple of weeks, but I feel myself coming back. This is the Louis Vuitton Trousse Vaslav wash bag or toiletry bag in the Dami Ibn print. As you guys know, if you guys did not see my previous videos, I'll link the fun one down with my sister, the luxury hand-me-down video. I will link that down below. I gave her my toiletry 25 in the Dami Ibn because I had some issues with the screen print. It rubbed off in some areas and it just really turned me off. I actually deal with that quite often with other Dami Ibn pieces. Now you may say, why do you keep buying Dami Ibn? I do love it, and it doesn't happen on all of them, but sometimes depending on the canvas that you get. You know, sometimes your canvas is mushier, sometimes it's more sturdy. Depending on the piece, I think the canvas has to be more malleable or not. But I tend to run into it in a few of my pieces, and that's why I got rid of that. I picked this up from Lux DH, and they're a phenomenal company. I'm not sponsored by it, but they were a wonderful company to work with. So thank you, Lux DH, for your wonderful customer service, answering all of my questions, and your fast shipment. It came in their wonderful packaging with the dust bag, their dust bag, the Louis Vuitton dust bag, the authenticity tag, and then they give you an envelope that has your receipt in it, which I still have yet to open, by the way. Let's just kind of go over all of the aesthetics of the bag. So obviously it is in Dami Ibn print. It does have these leather trims on the four corners here. It has the gold toned hardware, and on the ends here it does have this latch that pulls back, and you lift this up and that opens the bag. It has this wonderful LV detail in the chocolate leather trim that goes along the side of the zipper. Now the size of this is 11.5 inches in length, 5.5 inches in width, and 6 inches in height. So by no means is this a small wash bag. This is very large. I mean, I have a big head, and hello. I'm gonna go into the pros and cons of this wash bag, and let's kind of start with the pros. I like starting off on a good foot, and then we'll end, unfortunately, with the cons. So, pro number one. This bag is large. So for those of you guys who feel like the other toiletry bags, there's really not enough room to carry all that you need, look no further. This bag can house just about all your toiletry needs. So that is pro number one. Pro number two, I have to say, is aesthetics. I mean, this thing, how often do you see a wash bag that has this amazing detail on it? I mean, it is just visually pleasing. I love looking at it, and it's gorgeous. So that is pro number two. Pro number three, once you lift the sides up, if you need more room, you do have it. I think it gives you maybe another 3/4 of an inch or something like that on each side. So it is pretty versatile. You can either carry it with the sides down, or you can lift them up. There's no rule that says you have to have the sides down. So that's pro number three. Pro number four, once you open it, and I will go into the interior details, but pro number four is that you have an extra pocket here on the inside. It's very thin, but it just goes right down the middle of the bag. Con number one is also pro number one, size. Because this is so big, I tried to put it in my toiletry 45, and let me tell you, it took up a lot of the bag to the point where I was like, I can't put much else in here. It was just that filling. So if you're looking to put this in a small carry-on, no. If you're looking, I mean, this will, even if I tried to put this in my backpack, in my Montsuri backpack, this is the only thing probably that I'm gonna fit in there. So size is a pro and a con. If you're looking for something that's gonna fit into a small bag, you may want to go with a smaller wash bag or toiletry bag. Con number two, and probably my only other con, would be the Dami Ibn screen print and the fact that these corners here, that's where it gets probably hit the most, and that's where your screen print rubs off. And that does that on all 4 corners. Some are not as bad as others, but I mean, it's a little annoying, you know, like who wants to deal with that? But I told myself, if I don't pack this to the brim and I keep the sides down like this, I won't see it. So that is con number 2, and probably my only other con is outside of it being sometimes too big. So let's kind of go into what fits inside the bag. So once you pull this latch here, lift up the leather tab, you just unzip the bag and it opens like so. And this holds a ton, and I don't even have this filled. Let's go into what I have in here. So on one side I have wires, the other side I have all of my tech tools. So I'm gonna start with the tech tool side. The first thing I have on this side is my Clarisonic Mia, which I am probably gonna be getting rid of around the holidays, around Christmas time, because I wanna try the Foria, I think it's called, the Foria ultrasonic cleansing system, which I hear so many great things about, and I'm late on it. If you guys have known anything about me, I am a creature of habit. I don't like change much, so I'm a very old school person, and once I find something I like, I will use it until I'm forced to try something new. And I don't want to wait that long, so I'm going to maybe retire this bad boy and try the Foria. The next item that I have over here is my Remington hair trimmer. So this is for your nose, your ears. I know I'm getting personal TMI, but that's what's in my toiletry bag. The next item, sticking with being really personal, this is my body shaver, and it has this by Remington. It's got this head on a rotating axis, which makes it easier for use. You can use it in the shower or not because it is waterproof. Then I have my Andis clippers, just if I'm away and I need to just, you know, clean up a little bit. I have those. And the last thing I have on this side is my Philips Diamond Head ultrasonic toothbrush, which I absolutely love and swear by. And this is really, really large. So the fact that I'm able to carry this in this bag is major. Normally I don't bring this on vacations because it doesn't fit in any bag. And we haven't even dealt with wires yet. Speaking of wires, on the other side of the bag, I do have the docking station for my Andis clippers that I do bring because I just like them to sit up and not get wet on the counter. I also have the wires for my Clarisonic, my toothbrush, my body shavers, and all of that other good stuff on the other side. So once everything is emptied out of the bag, you can see it is huge. So as I mentioned, one compartment here, one compartment here, and then you have this compartment in the middle. And the interior, as you can see, so it's pretty easy to clean, so you don't have to worry about getting stained or anything like that. And it's just very wipeable. And again, once you see it open, this thing, look at my head. I mean, and I have a big dome. This is huge. Speaking of size, if you want to compare this to your Toiletry 25, your Toiletry 19, or your Toiletry 15, this obviously is substantially larger than all of the aforementioned items. So this being the largest, the 25 being the next largest, and actually I thought that the 25 would measure up a little bit better to this than it does, and it's really is quite a difference in it. Now compared to the king size toiletry bag, I'm not sure how it compares, but I just kind of went off of the ones that I have, and this is really large. So I would probably, normally when I travel, I have a carry-on, like a backpack, and then I have a rolly carry-on because you get 2 personal items. I will probably put this in my hard-sided case, which will be stowed above, and I will probably, if I do need another toiletry bag, either the 25 or the 19, I will probably fit that in my backpack. When I travel, I will probably be bringing my tech tools in this and wires and all that good stuff, and using the Toiletry 25 for all of my actual toiletries. I absolutely love this. Highly recommend it. Again, I gave you my personal pros and cons, or if you're looking for this, you do have to get it on the pre-loved market, do your research, get it authenticated. You guys know the routine. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And before the holidays start, if I forget, although I'm sure I won't, I want to wish you all a happy, safe, and healthy holidays to you and your family. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.